flower, no, listen. You listening? Okay, when you find a pretty flower, go all the way down to as far as you can go, and then cut it all the way down there. Yes. And then you're gonna take off the bottom leaves and then stick it in the pot. And so if you shake it, Nia, if you shake it like this and it's super wiggly like that, don't cut it. Hold it between your two fingers and like this. So you see how this one's super like that? Wobbly all over the place? So you don't cut that. You cut that. And you go all the way down to, you can go all the way down to, let's see. Here? Yes. What's up, guys? So Nehemiah and I are outside picking zinnias, any cut flower, that's it, flower, any cut flower. So we're gonna pick zinnias. I think I have echinacea, lilies that are in bloom. Basically any flower that's good for picking, because I am decorating for a ladies' brunch tomorrow at my church, and I said I would bring the flowers. So this is so pretty. So we're cutting flowers to decorate the tables with.
Wait, me. Extra though, please.
The bed where?
Where it's getting possible. I want help. I want help.
You need scissors.
Well, the scissors are you available?
Okay, get off your belly button. Then you pull off these bottom leaves and put it inside the water.
The water? I can't see no water.
The water's in that bucket over there. Pull off those leaves though.
Oh. The bottom leaves. I want to pet them. I want to help pet. Please, I help pet.
No.
Pet.
And put that inside.
I would get scissors.
I want you to do what I'm asking you to do. Ooh, the water's cold.
I want first
And you take off the bottoms.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just gonna pick a bunch and then
No. Oh, this looks like a bunch. Oh, this is. Mommy, I have a little bit more Excel. I just did the
because you're holding with the wrong two fingers. If you saw us, we were jiggling flowers, the zinnia flowers. Let me find a good example. There was a good example up here. Let me see. Or maybe this one. So you see how that jiggly wobbly, so easy compared to like when I hold that one. It's not as like, it's more stiff. So when I was like reading about cutting zinnias for cut flowers, it said like the wiggly ones are not good for cut flowers, that they would like how that's super jiggly and wiggly. It's not yet ready for like a cut flower to be like in a vase. So I'm not picking those. I'm picking, oh, that one is really pretty. So I'm picking the ones that the stems is a little more sturdy for me. They just picked a really pretty one. Nail, that's a really pretty one. Does it smell good?
Yeah.
What's it smell like?
It smells like daisy.
Like a daisy?
Yeah. smells good.
Smells good.
Beautiful like this. Oh, there's a whole bush. And look at all these flowers. They're in that bucket. Do you want help?
These are the lime series. Mm-hmm. For that, that's for the greens.
Greens?
Yeah. Hey Naya, where's this? Where's the Where's the scissors, Nia? Can you go to the rosemary with that container and clip some rosemary all the way as long as possible? The rosemary's in that corner of that bed.
Is those purple flowers?
No.
I picked this really pretty flower.
For the greenery, I have these funky looking things. This is a weed growing. I have no idea what it is, but I'm going to try and pick it since I don't need it till tomorrow. I'm going to let it sit in water overnight and see how it holds up. But I also have this Bells of Ireland, and some of the bottom leaves are turning brown, but I figure if I pick it and then take off all of the brown leaves, you will never know, and just keep the top bells. I also have some rosemary that the girls are picking. I'm gonna pick some basil with that. Oops, oh, I can't believe I just broke that stem. Some basil that have gone to seed. If any of my amaranth doesn't have a lot of holes in it, I'm gonna get some of that. I also have some parsley that have gone to seed. And at the end, we will see what we come up with. So, this stuff right here, I believe is parsley that went to seed. And I have a bunch of it, so I'm going to break it up. And we'll have some of this. I'll definitely have to show you guys what the tables look like once we finish setting them up. It's starting to drizzle. Yeah. This is gonna be so pretty. Oops. So this is the bucket of greens we have so far. We have the rosemary, the parsley seeds, this fluffy green that I don't know what it is. I have the bells of Ireland. Nehemiah is still working on some flowers up front. I also have lilies, and I'll get some of that. Hey Naya, do you know what's lily?
No.
It's the flower in that wood bed over there.
It's like tiger lily, type of lily?
There is such a tiger lily. I don't know if there's any tiger lily that...
That's one lily.
Yes. What? Yes, if it's any good ones.
Wait, here is Mine's Pullman.
It's what?
It's tucked with this other one.
You can go ahead and bring that in. It has to be really long.
It's too heavy.
Ask Aiden, run it and tell Aiden to come grab it, please.
Yes, sir. Where the fuck go?
It's up there.
I have this one for me. You said it's up where?
It's up there.
Bucky, no! Now we can fill those two trucks in the rain.
Yep, it's raining.
Can I get some flowers over there? Can I get some flowers over there?
So we had to run in because it started lightning and thundering really bad and raining. But we did manage to get a basket full of greens and a bucket full of greens and a bucket full of flowers. These greens right now, the weed that I don't know what it is and I just took it out of my garden, is not looking good right now. But we don't need them. There's a bug right there. We don't need them until 24 hours. Until 24 hours from now. Hold on. Trying to get that bug. Let me get you back. Okay, there was a bug crawling on one of the flowers and it was really distracting me. So, like I was saying, we don't need those, we wouldn't need these flowers until tomorrow. And so it really just depends on how these flowers look tomorrow before I bring them with me to the church and start using them to set up. I hope it stops raining so that I can go back out there, because there was some lavender out there that I didn't get to pick, as well as there was more basil and I didn't get to pick it. So I want to just go out there and make sure that I got all of the flowers that I could. Like, I know my daughter did get some bachelor buttons right here, and some hyacinth zinnias. This is the lime zinnia. We got some lilies. That flower is bent. But I want to make sure that I got enough flowers, and then I want to make sure that they have enough time to sit in water before we start handling them tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to get back out there tomorrow. Like I said, I will show you what this ends up looking like in the vases, so we'll be back.